Salute to all the newcomers, man. And I appreciate you for tapping into this video. So, other than that, y'all, let's get down onto it. And, feel free, y'all, to drop, like I say, where you from or where you watching. Because I know people from all over the world tune in to hear some real shit. Because, it's rare, so rare that you hear realness and, want to be real society, y'all. This society, it's only held up by, like I say, what people imagine. But this society is fake, man. That's why the real are always the one to leave first. And the fake people, they never leave. They stay, But in this video, y'all, I want to talk about, how your presence, y'all, is everything. So let's just say, for all the people who are wanting good luck, well, good luck comes to you. You don't go to that. Everything that you are looking for, that you see in your mind, is naturally going to come your way, chosen one, because once you have a presence of light that you have built on for so much, you will realize what I'm talking about, y'all. You don't have to do nothing. All you gotta do is live good, feel that peace you have within you, right? And all you gotta do is keep, like I say, get better at any skills you are trying to focus on, y'all. That's the goal to winning. But yes, you will attract the good luck. The good luck's gonna come your way regardless, because, the Creator or God is saying that you have been putting in that work. So, you will be blessed, y'all. And that blessing can come in different kinds of ways, y'all. It can come through people, through gifts. It could come through, like I say, the way your energy is and how you feel. Because you might feel better over time, y'all. But this video is, necessarily stating, y'all, how good luck comes to you. You're not asking for good luck to happen, but everything that's, opening up to y'all, good fortune will start occurring, because you are surrendering from, negativity, lust, or all that shit that's gonna keep you back. So remind your family, once your spirit starts, more so elevating, you start living more and more pure, y'all, it's gonna start happening in your life, y'all. It might not happen the first 30, 40, 50 days, but you don't count the days and you live in them and you let them teach you something. Well, over time, y'all, you will get what I'm talking about, y'all. Good luck will follow you. The conversations you have with people, y'all, they're gonna be even better as well, y'all. When people talk to y'all, you're not gonna feel, shy, or, you're just gonna have this raw confidence about yourself to where you can't hold anything down on your own. You're not gonna necessarily go up to anybody and want to start conversations. You might, but you might not want to, because you're not looking for validation at this point either, y'all. So not only do you crave validation, y'all, but, the good luck or, fortune starts to follow you, because what happens, y'all? People say that, when you are attracted to something, y'all, you never get it because, you're thinking about it too much. But when you admire something and you let it be from afar, well, that shit, it finds you attractive, and it can't figure out why that is, because you're not needy for it. So, it's gonna come up to them like, damn, what they doing, or why is he the way he is, right? Because your presence speaks volumes, y'all. No matter where you go, as long as you're there, they will feel it, because your aura gives everybody that sense of peace. And if people have peace within them, well, they're gonna fuck with you more, double times that. But if people don't have peace within them, y'all, or they don't know how it feels, they gonna, like I say, walk away, because too much demons live within them. And like I say, you're irritating their ass, because you are advanced, man. You changed. Not within, a day or two, but over time. And people see that. You don't think people see you? Yes, they see you. They might not talk to you, or they might not, like I say, show you that they are looking at you, but best believe they know. They are studying or attempting to study you, because you're someone of not the norm, y'all. When you come around, y'all, people can't describe how or what you are, because yes, you are a physical being, but They can't, like I say, copy that light that you have, yo. That's the only thing that you will have that grants you, this firm power that you were gifted upon, yo. Not everybody's gonna have power in this world, yo, because, some people can't conquer themselves, yo. That's just the hard truth about this reality, yo. You want good luck, but are you willing to put that work in to get the good luck, yo? Don't ask for it. It will come your way regardless, y'all. You just must be so locked in to the point where you're not worrying about nothing. I'm just trying to better up my reality, y'all. I want my money to be working harder for me, y'all. I want to work harder for the people that need this content, y'all. So, they can learn more about freeing themselves from this fucking reality. But yes, chosen one, that is some powerful ass, words of encouragement for you, because, there's so many things you might have to get done within one day. But true confidence, y'all, is when you feel comfort at doing everything you have to get done, y'all. You don't want to go out in a world like this, y'all, and feel shy. You're not even functioning at peak, You're feeling like you can't get it done, y'all, because, you feel stuck or just, not in motion. So that's why I tell y'all, family, you want to work on yourself, man. Look at yourself in that mirror, and are you happy with what you are looking at, y'all? Do you like how you are? Say you have a strong body. Well, appreciate that, because you put hard work to get that result. It's just with, your presence, y'all. Don't play about your energy, because time is energy, y'all. What you are doing, you're giving your energy away in exchange for something you are doing within that time stamp, y'all. So when you think about it like this, yo, you realize that my energy is the most, not only potent, but most important thing I need in this life. Because without it, y'all, I can't get much things done. I won't really have confidence walking out in a world like this, y'all. I'm gonna worry about who's watching me, because when your presence is weakened or your aura is low, you're worrying about everybody else, y'all, because you don't have enough energy within your body to protect you from low vibrational activities. I'm not saying you can't be low vibrational, I'm just saying, y'all, you don't want to live on that lower realm forever, because you're trying to motivate, you're trying to elevate, and you're seeking, like I say, a better reality. But that will never come if you're not changing. So I remind y'all, for the ones who are on day one, maybe you just fucked your girlfriend, maybe you couldn't hold back, maybe she took your life force from you, because like I say, y'all, you might not know your power, chosen one, or you just may not be chosen. But I'm reminding you, once you give your currency away, which is your life force, your spiritual development, well, you will start seeing bad things flutter. Not because you gave your girlfriend your cosmic energy or data, but because now you don't have no protectance to reassure that you're going to be solidified in this world, y'all. The goal is to remain calm, to live with a peaceful mind, but the goal is also to have protectance, man. You don't want to signify defiance, but you want to signify, like I say, a person who has strategy, someone who can get it done, someone who has a strong body, someone who has a glow, yo. The glow's enough for me to remind you that people are going to want to hear what you got to say, y'all, because people are going to question, how the fuck are you glowing like that, yo? What's your routine? What do you wear on your face? What do you do? What's your workout? But it's not necessarily that, y'all. It's just you are living in the right thing. You are following pretty much what God's teaching you, chosen one. And that's why you have got the call. Everybody else can. It's not that they are not hanging that bitch up. They just can't hear the phone call when it's calling on them, because they don't have enough awareness to sense that. There's truth ain't for everybody, y'all. But somebody will relate to it, y'all, because you might be going through this shit every day. You might be getting treated like, you don't even exist. Or people might try to play you for a fool. But you must study that and why. What are you doing for them to feel triggered, y'all? Study your reality, because you will get the clues and you will get the answer. But this was this video, family. Just know that, yes, good luck will come your way. But the goal is to not seek it. The goal is to focus on, becoming better each day you are living. So even if I'm doing something right now, y'all, whatever it is that I'm doing, y'all, have that mindset of everything will work out in its way. Its purest form. I don't have to rush nothing, and I don't have to, fight hard to get myself out there for my statement to be heard. No, because YouTube's gonna put this video in front of whoever needs it, man. That's why I say, y'all, you become the good luck. I was gonna talk about how, good luck comes your way, but you are the good luck if you really want to be specific, y'all. Why are you the good luck, though? Because unlike everybody else, you have a presence that brings, like I say, hope. Not only do you bring hope, but you inspire. Because, if you have all these eyes on you, well, people are not just going to stare something down for no reason, y'all. It's not like you're a material that can't, move. You can move, y'all. You're the chosen one. But that's why people fuck with you, y'all, because, they want to be able to feel like how you feel when you step outside with the glow, with this unlimited potential, and just dominance, y'all. It signifies that, you don't care about nothing but, what you got going on and what you must fulfill, chosen one. So yes, you already won, because the good luck is coming your way. All you gotta do is ask for it. All you gotta do is, don't seek words, but show results, y'all. You gotta prove to the universe, y'all, that your vibration can stay high despite whatever comes at you. Say someone might throw you negative comments. How are you gonna respond to that, y'all? I suggest you walk the fuck away, because the universe is only gonna highly favor you. And the people that are talking shit about the chosen one, they will get what they wished for, y'all. But all you must do is stay focused, stay on the right track, and keep, like I say, inspiring people out in this world, y'all, because you're inspiring them no matter what you are doing, because you're living in an organic state. You are living in your natural likeness of potential. So I'll remind y'all, family, before you get out this video, think about what you are doing in your reality, y'all. Because you can only be seeking one or two things. You're seeking to growth and develop, or you're seeking and enjoying that comfort and stagnation you are currently in, y'all. But you can't have both, y'all. And good luck won't come doing, like I say, both things. That's not gonna happen, y'all. Because you might be wanting good luck right now where you're at, but what are you doing to get good luck? That's what I'm saying, y'all. Are you treating people with kindness? Are you doing the things that you were put down here to do? Are you seeking your purpose? What are you doing? You must figure out the answer to that question, y'all. Only you know why you are down here, y'all. So you must figure out what your purpose is. Take action on that now. And remember, what anyone has, it doesn't, degrade me or lower my value. Your value is in how calm you can push the message out, and also how much, let's just say divine energy is with you in the moment. Because, for someone that looks like, I'm a real life anime character, y'all, because I don't look real, y'all. My face is too pure. My energy is too calm and subtle. And, I have confidence when I talk to whoever's watching this video, y'all, because, my mind has beyond expanded, beyond, like I say, just looking at this like if it's more so a job. No, this ain't my job, y'all. This is, my purpose, to inspire, to help, or to just remind someone that, you have power as well. It's just, do you know how to call on that power, But yeah, y'all, I just hope that if you stay tuned to the end of this video, man, remind yourself and always tell yourself that, I am the good luck, because my life could be worse than what it is now if I wasn't on this semen retention journey, Semen retention is more than just, getting straight to the box, man. A woman's box. No, it's to protect you, man. It's to help you live longer. It's to help you get things in a faster manner than, struggling and doubting yourself and living in that lower nature, knowing that that shit ain't never coming to you, because the universe doesn't care about what you want. All it's looking at is your intentions behind what you are wanting. You know, how are you acting in this world? Are you living in sadness? Or are you trying to elevate and be happy? That's the difference. But when you know, you will see how fast your reality starts changing for you, chosen one, because you will see it in signs, events, and just strange occurrences, you know? But yes, you know, if you have anything you would like to talk about, or, you know, feel like I should speak on, put it down, y'all, and I will talk about it for sure, because I've been on this journey for too long, y'all. People ask me, you know, what is it that, you know, keeps you going? Because I'm not looking for validation, y'all. I'm just trying to get a true statement out of, you know, for someone to hear it. If you can fuck with the statement, y'all, well then you just realize that good luck comes to me when I become the good luck, y'all. When I start giving people that good luck feeling, that's when I know that good luck is on me or has his hands over me, y'all. You want to know if you have good luck? How do people treat you? Fuck what, you know, everybody else is on. You know, they might give you that naked eye, or they might act like they fuck with you, but you must study how people treat you, y'all. If people don't fuck with you now, either one or two things, y'all. You know, your confidence, like I say, might irritate them because they don't have that. Yours is natural confidence because you're living naturally. Now them, they might be living in lust or just pleasure. So their confidence is, like I say, it's not organically, y'all. It's digitally, because they look at what the fuck the media is showing them so they can feel like they have confidence as well. That's never gonna work though, because a woman's gonna be able to pick up on your energy like this, a snap, man. So I remind y'all, you know, it's best to walk out in this world not speaking with firmness, but showing that with results, y'all, because no matter what, good luck is what you become once you start living in a good energy. That's the mindset, y'all. Focus on your energy, y'all. If you have no energy, well, you're not living in a blissful reality. Not yet. But it's not, you know, impossible to get to that higher elevation, man. But this is why you either have good luck in your life, or for the people who don't have good luck and are wanting it, doesn't matter how bad you want it, y'all. You know, something's in your life got to change. You must do something that's gonna better your reality, y'all. What are you doing? That's what you must ask yourself, chosen one. But I'll see you on the next video, man. Until the next one, I'll catch y'all.